And I say na Ola ye yo say hello la libo Aliko na say lo na say Ukuma 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 Oleka sami na shikona is okoma faki no siloma Isikina na yeo makalo Idole come seko na seko na fele kopisa enake enukune sikolake ana eseko ano maliko maselo kata shikuna fa inesefinaka malikina sa. Once again, hello to my brothers and my sisters around the globe. This is Humam Abdulmalik once again with Blackanized Report, motivating and stimulating around the globe, around the world, starting locally though, locally, nationally, and internationally. Uh, with Blackanized Report, and Blackanized Report is like Blackanized's realization of our Black nation. I want to say good morning to my big uncle, Katrina Harris, and my royal bloodline sister, Janet Bethea. Good morning, my sister. And this day is supposed to be one of those holidays that, what can I say? We got to know what we're practicing when we're practicing. I know something about something called Esther. Esther is like Easter. And what she done, she was a fertility queen, and fertility dealt with sexuality in her reality. And every time around this time, every year, they went in the woods and did their thing. And this is what this supposed to be all about. That's why you got the bunny rabbits and the eggs and all that to deal with fertility. But in my humility, I just want us to know that to every holiday is another side to it. And it ain't no joke. I mean, every holiday that we practice in the United Snakes of hypocrisy. Oh, excuse me, I meant the United States of America. I keep getting those mixed up and stuff like that. I can't keep mixing those up, even though it's facts. Like facts. Like, I'm not a tourist. I was born here. I'm purebred Washingtonian. Facts, just like that. And my brother, my big uncle, he did this. You see a couple of T-shirts that I wear. He put them together. Him and his brother, Dion. With DC LOM. That's DC loyalty over money. The concept is great, and he's great with his clothing line. I see brother Omar Bilal. He be talking about that Bitcoin and all that. Been dealing with that for a while. Yeah, thank you, brother, for tuning in. Uh, it's really not too much to incorporate today. Everybody is probably out there. What it was the Easter egg hunt yesterday, or is it today? I don't know. Don't really care. But what got me, I don't know, like up at Frederick Douglass House, they got all these Europeans up there on the Easter egg hunt. They got all these Europeans to go visit Frederick Douglass home. So what is that all about? I don't know. I'm trying to find out. See, I want to be in the fold of things unfolding. I don't want to be not in the know when they do unfold. It's a reason why for everything. How they look at Frederick Douglass and look at us and have us trust into their system of hypocrisy and stuff like that. And we can't do that. We can't trust in their system of hypocrisy to make mockery of us as a people. Been doing it for, I'll say millenniums, then I'll go to what, centuries, then I'll go to decades and stuff like that. How they be mistreating us and misleading us and miseducating us and everything that is a miss, it's not a on point. I'm saying even the food and the water and everything. Just like in Detroit, we know what happened up in Detroit. Lead in the water, and they don't even want to fix it yet, as of yet. And the chemtrails all over the country. I mean, yeah, all over the country, all in the sky. Chemtrails. I mean, can make us die. And then they got the GMO food line that they take the seeds out the food and put insecticide in it to replace the real food or whatever, man. And it's like, how much more can we take? How much more can we debate? How much can we let this be a part of our fate and do nothing about it? We got to unify. We got to stop. We got to stop crying. We got to unify and develop an infrastructure like we had before, the Black Wall Streets, and in the Black Wall Street, I'm talking about when we was in segregation. We had the best, what? The best, I'll say it this way. That's when America was great, when we was in segregation, when we had our own city, Black Wall Street. They didn't have anything because they were so jealous of us. They dropped bombs and they attacked us and all at the cities that we had around the country to deal with Black Wall Street. So they didn't want us to live in the contentment that we was living in, the peace that we was living in. So they attacked us and destroyed it. That's what they do. That's what they're going to do. If we don't stand strong, they become liberated in our mind, body, and spirit, and becoming the divine essence and context of our Creator and our ancestors. Because both, should I say, adjectives or both energies is in us from our DNA. And all we got to do is like listen to the silence and become in balance. Be in balance with yourself and with your mind. And in time, it will come to you. You just got to be ready to accept it and be able to deal with it. Because if you don't, I'm telling you, you will lose it. Because I thought I was going to lose. I thought I had lost, but I held on. It was like for 3 months straight, I was like in the elevation of euphoria that I didn't even know nothing about, but I just kept my clout and my information that I knew, and I just spread the information and tried to give it to those who didn't know. And they was looking at me like I was crazy or insane when I was speaking about the things that I was speaking about. But I couldn't stop. I had to continue. I had to continue with the things, the information that I knew that was given to me from the old school, from the new school, and from this divine energy that overtook me and blessed me with the spirituality of my ancestors and by the creator and divine decree that gave me more freedom to operate in the space of divinity. That's how it is with me. That's all I can say. That's how it is with me. And like, I ain't saying that I'm no better than nobody because I'm not ego tripping, I'm not self-centered or arrogant or none of that. I just know what I know. I know what the Lord has done for me, so much so that, man, you really don't know. I like, they say men don't cry. That is a virtual lie. Because a couple of times this week, man, I was getting ready to cry. You know why? Because the love I felt from other men, other brothers, strong brothers. They hit you with an overhand right or pick up that whatever rifle or whatever they got and do what they have to do. When a man loves a man, I ain't talking about that bull crap. I'm talking about strong warriors. Well, I'll give you, for instance, this brother, Abdul Rahman, I've been owing some money for years, man. I tried to get up to his house to get it to him. I never seen him and this and that. So me and my girl went up there the other day and knocked on the door. I ain't see him. And usually he'll stay in the back too, in his backyard, because he a husband as far as the gardens and all. Like, Bo, Bo doing, but he got his own land on the backyard. He a revolutionary too, but he been to Vietnam, so he goes through a little stuff and stuff like that. So I'm looking, going to the backyard, then I come back and I look in the mirror, I see him. I say, Abdul Rahman. And he was coming towards the door. He said, man, as soon as he opened the door, man, his smile was like, and mine was like this. And man, we embraced each other, man, because we hadn't seen each other in some years, right? And I'm trying to just squash all my debts. I got uh, him, brother Mike, and brother Rick. Once I get that done, they're all gone because I said I was gonna buy somebody some shoes and this and that. I done all that. So I'm trying to clear my slate, you know. But I'm just saying, when I seen the brother, man, we were so. He said that he said he felt my aura, my energy, man. He said he knew it had to be me, man. I hadn't seen this man in years, and I said, man, don't I owe you about $200 or $300? He said, no, it's 5,000 now, right? And then we buzz out laughing, but he said, man, forget that money. I said, no, brother. He said, nah, man, forget that money, man. Man, you talking about it touched my heart, just not about the money, but by the intensity of the feeling of joy, man, of man, camaraderie, of power, you know, of love, man, you know, straight up love, man, manly love, you know. Man, and I was crying. And then he was crying too, but it wasn't like, you know, it was that cry of, you know, a godly cry, a divine cry, man, when people really, really love each other, warriors. So that's one time, right? And then the other day, I messed with Imam Ali. Man, I don't know what's up with this brother, but he showed me, man, man, he touched my heart, man. I'm saying I can, you know, he the energy that he generates in a loving manner towards me, you know, Islamically is awesome, man. You know, the same thing we was talking to each other. He talking about, man, I love you. I say, I love you too. It looked like we ready to cry, man. But the sincere, you know, that sincerity is part of the warrior's code. You know, men can cry. Real men cry. See, men that try to be all, you know, staunch and don't cry and hold it in and all that, they ain't real men because they don't know how to be men. A man is every facet of a man, of a human being, of a divine essence of a warrior. And he ain't got to, you know, hide nothing or hide behind anything. I've been here, I'll give it to you like this. July the 3rd, it would be 22,395 days without counting the leap years and the 9 months that I was in my mother's womb in her stomach in the water during the aqua boogie. But all that time, this revolutions around the sun, I'm still here. I'm still blessed in my perception and all that. And I'm straight. You know, I'm straightforward. And I ain't perfect and I haven't been perfect, but I learned how to jail in the divine essence, you know. And I said I learned how to jail in the divine essence, but really in jail, in the plantation, on the plantations, after uh, I went on the auction block and they give me all that time, thought they was gonna break me. But I heard George Jackson say, you can never count me among the broken men. And he was my ancestor when I read that. And so that gave me strength. And I heard about Nat Turner, the way they tricked him until he woke up. Then they skinned him alive and put his body parts in different places like they did Asar, you know. But that's all right. He's still a shining star. He's immortal. All our ancestors are. Even the brother Nipsey Hussle, the great things that he was doing. And then they send the agent provocateur to assassinate him to make it look like we did, you know, black on black crime. That's what they do. See, they manipulate our minds and, you know, when they commit their crimes and it look like we committing our own crimes against ourselves. But that's how they do things, and we got to realize that. That's why we got to come together and liberate. We got to generate peace and harmony and unification amongst ourselves. We got to do this like last decade or century or millennium so we can play catch up, and muster this thing and put it so tight that they can't get in again. We let them in. We let them in with their hyena grin. We let them study at our feet, then they plagiarize and lies, and then they said these is all the things that they done, and we know they lied. Even the Vatican, we know what the Vatican is about. We know what the Queen of England is about. We know what they're all about. But we got to tap into our natural energy, our divine energy, and rise up once again in this day and time in the energy of Ma'at and matriarchic power so that we can take over the hour once again. I'm talking about the whole planet. I'm talking about my hashtag, Black People's Comedic Boycott Ham. I'm talking about being in contact and sharing information of us boycotting worldwide. This ain't no job. This is real, man. It's about keeping ourselves alive and don't be caught up in all their like holidays and education and all that. We got to develop our own nation this day and time and overcome this integration, because integration ain't nothing but trickery and deception. They got us caught up in this thing called democracy, but it's really mockery of us that, they have so many lies against us that they got a lot of us hypnotized to be Negro pins, and they got our young brothers under robot control because of social engineering. And we got to outgrow or cut the ties to all those lies and be strong once again. We got to become who we are in the divine essence of the blessings of our Creator, energy of the Creator, the powerful entity that they call God, Allah, Jah, whatever they want to call it. But we know it's an energy, a divine, supreme energy that manifests everything that's here in this world or worlds beyond, everything that we can even think of or can't think of. And it's in us, And we got to trust in ourselves. We got to trust in it. And we can't keep letting them manipulate us through news, through propaganda, all this fake news and all that type of stuff. We know what they do. We know who they are. We know it's a criminal enterprise. And we got to show them and surprise them, because we're going to step black. We're going to step black and develop an infrastructure of Black Wall Streets once again. And, y'all talk about segregation and this and that. We want segregation. We don't want to be a part of y'all no more. We don't want integration. We want segregation. We want to be in our own world, our own infrastructure, no matter what. And see, the thing about it, we are the majority on the planet Earth. We are the majority in the United Snakes of hypocrisy. And we got to realize that even the educational system and this and that, all it is indoctrination. But we going to build our nation. It's already here. We got everything in place. We just got to come out of there tasteless manipulation and do what we got to do as Black men, women, and children. We got to be strong so that we can carry on. We got to be not tourists, but we got to let them know that we were born here, purebred Washingtonian. Facts. And we ain't going to lack from the facts. We ain't going to lack from the truth. We're going to tell you in your face. We're going to tell you in your sanctuaries. We're going to tell you everything, your history, your school. We ain't playing no more. We ain't going to be the fools for you no more. No, never again. We going to overcome y'all man-made sin that y'all talk about. Everybody is made in sin and all that bull crap. Man, take that back into your psychic. We have written it out of our psychic because we know it ain't true. We know it ain't true, and we ain't gonna deal with no false, so we dealing with the truth. I don't even know why I'm talking like this today. Maybe it's because today is what, Easter Monday. I don't practice no holiday. And Easter Monday is based on Ishtar, and Ishtar is the one that deal with sexuality and all those type of realities at the time that she was in existence. And so they just do that, you know, like Christmas and Halloween and this and that. They practice holidays to give them a name to keep their substance going, uh, keep their reality going. They don't have no real history or story. They have stole everything from us and made it their glory. I'm talking about education, everything that they've done, and they have us following some Greek fraternity when the Greeks studied at our feet. How unique, how ununique is that? Man, I'd be so like flabbergasted, or I'd be like, man, how could these people keep doing stuff like this? And we know the reality that these people studied at our feet. And we want to say we into Greek fraternity. So anything else that they bring to us and say they gave it to us, you ain't gave nothing to us. We gave it to you, and you plagiarized and stole it too. I ain't gonna pull no punches. I've been taught by some of the best teachers of a black nationality, African presentation, black Pan Africa, from the Black Panthers to the Black Man Volunteer Army Liberation, from my first teacher, Larry Weaver, from my mother and my father, and everybody else that I learned from. And now that my third eye is open, I am on a divine path, on the pathway of my ancestors in African spirituality and the indigenous pathway over here, because we got to realize we was both in both places at the same time. It was all over the world, but they want us to think we weren't. They don't want us to know about them who came out of caves, practicing bestiality, cannibalism, and homosexuality. I mean, that's what they did. You ain't gotta believe me. Go right on, knock on the Vatican door, and see what they tell you. Ask them, can you come in and stay for a couple of weeks? They'll be at your feet. I'm telling you, they will. Then if they do something, they'll tell you, don't say nothing. We'll give you this much money. That's what they do, because they one of the most richest entities on the planet Earth, along with the Queen of England and the 13 families. We got to realize that. That's why we got to take everything back, all the minerals and everything from these people that stole everything they got from us, especially the ones in South Africa. We got to stop the slavery going on in Libya. And wherever they are doing what they're doing, we must stop it. Because ain't nobody else trying to do nothing about it. The UN ain't doing nothing about it. I just heard one thing about the UN the other day after, I don't know how long it's been going over there in Libya, maybe about a year or two. They're going to say something about one thing, one time. Come on, man. As they enslaving these people, taking their body parts for sex rings and all this type of stuff, man. Then here in America, the same thing happening. It like behooves me that it can happen in Southeast Washington. That shows you that we are not on guard. Our young warriors not being protected, and guardians in our community, nor are we. We got to be the guardians and protectors in our communities upon the whole planet Earth, man. That's what we give birth to. We give birth to the reality of truth and divine essence. A blessing, you know, from our ancestors to the Creator. In the reality of what it's all about, the spirituality. The spirituality is the reality to get us back to our natural divine essence within our temple, within our universe, so that we can have a profound effect upon the universe where the genome primates control now. But it ain't gonna be long, because they're dying out. The death rate is greater than their birth rate. That's why they're trying to kill us all and interracially mix with us. But if they mix with us, don't you know it's us still? Don't they know that? Because we're the only one that other people can come from. Nobody else can do that but us, who are melanated, you know? And that's the reality. Well, I ain't gonna hold y'all up. I know that this day is a holiday. Y'all might be going out to eat breakfast, or I don't know if they do the egg roll or egg hunt day, to do all that bull crap. I ain't into no holidays, and I'm just a black man, a warrior of the melanated clan. I'm about segregation. I'm not about integration in this nation because it's hypocrisy. They make mockery of us as a people. They rob us of our identity, or have robbed us of our identity of being righteous people. They have brainwashed us. They have killed and hung us and raped us and castrated us and did all these things. And they're still doing it. They're doing it in a scientific way now. But the thing about it, there is coming back against them because, see, they dying now naturally. You can't deal with the melanin. That's why they're trying to block the melanin with the chemtrails and all that. And this is all over the country, the chemtrails that they're doing. They're trying to block the sunlight and drop chemicals down on us at the same time. But it's going to be all right once we find our mind once again, divine mind, so we can be right on time and right on time, right in time, about time. Time is what we're going to make it from here on out. We're going to change it around back to the divine essence and develop our blessings. And that's all I got to say today. I want to say that we must finish the boycott and never stop until we finish. And that's hashtag Black People's Comedic Boycott Ham on both sides of the coin. One is the boycott against racism and bigotry against this European man. Then on the other side of the coin, we must come together as Black people, pool our resources so that we can deal with segregation in the right way, that we can deal with it and build from it and build on it to get our Black Wall Streets once again. And not only that, what else I could say that we're dealing with let me see where I don't never let me see what is I gotta say. I gotta get this right. Let me see if I can get it right today. Where is it at? Where is that at? Is it over here? I gotta find it. Got Tom Brown. He getting down. I gotta find some for 1 second. So I wanna, announce this properly. Cause I be like sometimes just going over it, just going through it, stuff like that. But it's not what I want to say. But today I'm gonna say it correctly. If I can find it, I know it's here. Let me see. This might be it right there. Okay. All right. That's one thing. That's one aspect of it. Okay. Let me see. That's one aspect of it. Ooh, how y'all doing today, man? Do y'all feel like I feel? I feel, man, I feel so strong. I feel so divine in this day and time that I can't turn back. I can only turn black, which I'm going to do in a melanated way. Okay, here I'm going to say this. This is Poetry Month. Poetry Month is in April. I'm reading. I'm reading. I'm letting you know I'm reading. Join me on www.innerlightradio.com. Wellness Wednesday, 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, as I celebrate conscious self healthcare, lymphatic cellular wellness, and Poetry Month all month long, with my co-host, which is me, the most extraordinary poet, author, activist, and commissioner of Ward 8. I shouldn't have been talking about myself like that. Of Ward 8, small single member district, ABO6. Yes, I am Humam Abdulmalik. But it ain't about me, really. It's about this beautiful sister. She's getting ready to have a big program Emancipate Yourself from Medical Mental Slavery Day panel radio show, Tuesday, April the 30th, starting 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. How do you self heal? Share your wellness story with me in the group of Anthological of Wellness Stories, released 2009, and click the link on my website to share your story. Because she's been going through this for the last 9 years, and 9 is the number of completion. And man, she's awesome. I'm telling you, I've worked with her. She gave me, the tools and information to work on myself like she did everyone else. So I'm very, very, uh, what can I say? She touched my heart and started me on the pathway of emancipating myself from medical mental slavery on the freedom train, the Harriet Tubman train. I'm talking about the Harriet Tubman and her spirit. I'm talking about Karen Khadija Abdul-Malik, Davis folks, one of the most studious, learned sisters I know that's in her field. And nobody can take anything away from her at all. All you can do is fall in line. And I hope y'all can join us on April the 30th and talk about how she has helped in your mental freedom, pharmaceutical enslavement, and talk about how you have come out of that, have grown into the light, the divine light of the inner light radio show. The frequency is so high, it make you want to fly. Well, I'm the co-host now, and I'll be saying some things with a Blackanized report, but this being the month of poetry, I'll be doing poetry, and I might do some other talk. I don't know yet. Depends on how much they pay me. No, I'm just joking. We do all this free, you know. But anyway, you got to use your mind to unlearn sickness and stop catching disease. That's a quote from the sister, Khan Khadija Abdul Malik Davis folks. You got to get with this sister. I'm telling you, she's very powerful. You better come dance with her. That's right. Got to come dance with her, for real. Because she is true. She's a fantastic woman. Very, not complex, not perplex, but in the right context of knowing what she's doing. Trying to bring us all home so we ain't got to deal with that pharmaceutical madness of mental slavery, mental medical slavery. That's why we're on the Harriet Tubman freedom train. I was thinking about reading the poem, but this being a holiday, they say, should I read a poem anyway? I'm not gonna read one today. I'm just gonna go and relax. And I gotta read and I gotta write and I gotta do that so I can tighten up some things. I gotta write 2 books. One on chess when I taught for at Dan Anacostia and these other libraries and won 10 first place trophies. Not me, but the youth that I taught. They didn't even know how to play chess at first. And they was talking about Ward 8, or them children and the adults, they don't know nothing. But when you energize them and make them realize that they got it in them, it's in their DNA, and they look at themselves and say, yeah, I got this, and they do it. They got the proof, 10 first place trophies around DC against other chess clubs and all that with conscious chess moves under the umbrella of Blackanized Incorporated. I see Frederick Ballinger, Swoop is coming on all late. Must have just be waking up. That's my brother. That's my poetry partner. We're supposed to be getting together, but we ain't got together yet. But we'll get together. What else? That's about it. I just feel so good, man. Y'all just don't know about the energy of the Lord that, man, I've been blessed so much. That earlier when I first began, I was talking about how you can cry, men can cry. My heart been touched so much, man. I just want my Lord, the Lord of the universe. Man, it's so powerful. And to put brothers in my life that's so powerful, man. Y'all really don't know. I'm ready. I'm ready, man, to take the next step and bring back black power. I'm ready to develop the black Wall Streets and the infrastructure and all that. And they can't stop me, no matter what they do. They can't even clock me. You know why? Because I don't have no fear. I know I can't die. None of that. Whatever they do, I'll be an ancestor if they do take me out. If they don't take me out, then I'm going to show them my clout. I want to say to all my brothers and sisters on the planet, I love y'all like I love myself. And it's so powerful. So powerful. Man, Lord is, man, has given me so much in direction how I should go and how I should be, man. Y'all just don't know. And I'm mentally free, spiritually free. I live by the warrior's code. So y'all be strong, y'all stay strong, and I'll see y'all tomorrow. See and hear from you tomorrow, those who write down. And I want to thank the people that come online and the people that come online later. See, I don't be lying. I be speaking the truth that the creator of my ancestors had given me when I go on my astral travels at night. When I come back, I be speaking words. I don't write down a lot of stuff. I be speaking it and it comes out of me. And then when I listen to it myself, see, I go back and listen to it too, the replay and all that. A lot of times I be saying, did I say that? That's just like my poetry. When I look at my poetry, there's a lot of words that I use now that I have written a poem some years ago and it's in there, like neuropen and introvert, a lot of stuff that, and it is strong, making me, whatever. I got the power. I got the power. I got the power. I got the power. It don't make no difference what hour it is. So when I hear the sound, the silence of the evolutionary movement and the energy and all that, I'm gonna be ready to move forward. I am. If I have to go by myself in the rabbit hole, I'm gonna be gorilla fortified. But anyway, y'all have a blessed day. As I always say, have a blessed day in the admonition of my aunt. Deal with the Kwanzaa, principles every day and know that our story is greater than they can ever say. We don't deal with no Black history. We deal with it every day for eternity. And that's what we got to learn from each other. And that's why we got to help one another and lift each other up, man. We got to do that. We got to do it with love, man. Pure love, man. I'm telling you. I'm telling you, the Lord has blessed me, man, and I'm so full of, man. I can't even find the word right now to describe what I want to say. But I know that the Lord is my guide. Is my shepherd that I shall want. As I walk in the valley of death, don't make no difference to me. I got the power of my Lord and my ancestors by my side. And I say, Amen. I say, Hotep, you bond too. I say, Salam alaikum, Alafia to all my brothers and sisters. And I love y'all to life. I love y'all to life. And I want y'all to know that. I love you to life. People say, I love you to death. No, I love you to life, man. Especially my big uncle, ECLOM, and Catherine Harris, and Janet Bethay, and Omar Bilal, and Rasta Zabin, and Aquarius Van, and Frederick Ballacher. And that's just some of the people that came on the line, but the other people that look at it uh, after time. I want to thank y'all too and keep supporting me and what I do so we can support what we all do. We got to support each other in everything that we do. So that's the only way we're going to rise and come out of the hypnotic stage or trance that we be in this, how they hypnotize us with the subliminal suggestions and all that type of stuff. But we're going to come out, we're going to break the whole code. We're going to break their code and we're going to establish once again, Black Wall Street and the infrastructure of total blackness. Amen. Oh, there go Joe McDonald. We getting ready to go, Joe. But we'll see you tomorrow. But you be blessed and stay in power. With that, I'm going to go. And I was going to read a poem, but I don't even, I do feel like it, but I got something else to do. I got to read some stuff that somebody that took off the computer they want me to read. So I got to do that. Then I got to get in the state of mind to write a couple of books. So I won't read today. I'll do it. I'll do it up tomorrow. Yes, some original poetry from Humam Abdulmalik. A Blackanized report, conscious chess moves, and all those other entities that we're going to grow up from and into come together in unification and establish a new black nation. Peace. Love y'all. Sakini ba she loka. I want to say, Biko na hilo kapi. I want to say that. Konasa. Isakobina pa. I say it in love and honor of all our ancestors and by divine decree and the Creator's mind. My Creator in my mind. Amen. I say. See y'all.